Terry, I got a few serious, few more humorous. Let's get into the serious stuff. Josh Schuster gone from Manly. They're going to pay him out. There's talk of it being $1 million payout.
Oh, I read on Fox it was $200,000 a year for 3 years.
Now, Danny Wilder's come out and said it's closer to $1 million, is what he heard. Now, I don't know. I don't know Schuster. I don't know Weidler. Whatever. Say it is $1 million. Is it worth him taking a year off next year and training the house down and coming back in the best possible shape? Just put social media, just hammer it. Be in all the charity drives. Be in pop up everywhere you can. Be in the back of Sunrise, giving, hey, don't forget about me's. To see a player go down, someone with a bit of money is like, oh, we need a young back row, and Josh Schuster's there like,
I think yes. I think there's two parts to this, right? At the moment, Josh Schuster's head's not right and his body's not right, but he's a naturally talented, instinctive footballer. Mm-hmm. What I think would be beneficial for Josh is to take a deep breath, suck it up, and go and sign for a New South Wales Cup team that's independent. So maybe go and sign, or maybe there's only a couple of independent teams, but maybe like go and sign for Mounties or sign for Newtown, right? But sign a contract for Newtown that says you can train with us, but you're only called up at absolute necessity, right? Or go and sign a Q Cup, go and play in Queensland. But yes, devote every second of the day to getting your body right. Run until you can't run, and then when you've caught your breath, you run some more. Lift weights until your arms can't lift them, and when they're not tired, you go and lift them. Squat everything you can, come back in tremendous shape. And I think if he aligns himself with a Q Cup team, for example, where they're not, there's only 3 teams in Queensland, so he can go and pick someone like, I don't know, Burleigh, who may or may not have an allegiance, but he could go and be a Burleigh player and just take it so seriously. Someone will take a chance on Josh Schuster now that he's not worth $800,000, right? Someone will take that chance. And we were just talking about him, Canberra. Like that is a good signing for Canberra.
Absolutely right. That payout though is such that he doesn't need to rush into a deal.
Yeah.
He can take the rest of the year off, not take a single hit on his body, and start training in the preseason. There'll be 10.
You lose that conditioning though. You lose that conditioning. You lose the touch.
I see. He can go to England. He could say he's got such a talent and such a highlight reel in such a short thing of time that someone in England can say, look, we've only got 100,000, and he's cool. I got 200,000 this year from Manly, and go and take that. I don't see this as. I mean, obviously he's going to lose the huge money he was promised, and we've talked about that ad nauseum. It's a horrible deal. This is an opportunity for him.
Yeah.
He can sit back and say, you know what? Huge chip on the shoulder, screw you, and just tear the house down. He get picked up. Tigers might pick him up for nothing and put him out there, and he turns into a superstar. I think Schuster is going to come out looking like roses from this in the long term.
Yeah, in the long term. And look, don't get me wrong, the only thing that Manly did was pay him that bad contract. It hasn't worked out, and it's great that the two parties came together. Manly came together and said, it may have been the wrong amount and the wrong deal for you, and Schuster said, yeah, you know what, this isn't the place for me to play my best rugby league, and they've come together, they've hammered out a deal, both parties go both ways. You can't say anything negative about Manly in this because they handled the situation well. You can't say anything negative about Josh Schuster as well because he handled the situation well. I think you're right. I think Schuster, now he's in the shop window, right? And you know what? Clubs like Newcastle, for example, who may be on the fringe of the top 8, and then come the trade deadline, they just need something, and they might look at him and just go, you know what? We've got a whole heap of injuries in the forwards. We've got a little bit of money left. Let's just bring him in for 6 months and see what he's worth. You might get a premiership contender that can turn around and go, you know what? We need a guy to come in and train with us. We've got 29 contracted players. We need a guy to come in and train and be ready to be called up on. What's Josh Schuster doing? And at the same time as well, there are clubs over in England that will turn around and go, you know what? We need something because it's just it ain't working here. We need some ball playing. We need some absolute magic. Let's go and see what he is and then come back.